This is going to blow your mind. We've all felt it, that sharp pang of jealousy that makes our stomachs churn and our thoughts race. It's a universal human emotion, as natural as joy or sadness. But while we often try to bury it deep inside, pretending it doesn't exist, the truth is, jealousy holds valuable insights into our deepest desires and vulnerabilities. Instead of fearing it, what if we could learn to understand and navigate jealousy, transforming it from a source of pain into an opportunity for growth and deeper connection in our relationships? Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more valuable content on relationships and personal growth. Before we can even begin to tackle jealousy, we need to understand where it comes from. What are the triggers that set it off? Is it seeing your partner laughing with someone else, or perhaps feeling insecure about your own attractiveness? Take some time to sit with those feelings, no matter how uncomfortable they may be. Journal about them, explore the raw emotions without judgment. Often, jealousy stems from our own insecurities and past experiences. Have you been hurt before? Do you carry past baggage that's coloring your present? Acknowledging these wounds is the first step towards healing. Remember, vulnerability is not weakness. It's the birthplace of courage and connection. When we can be honest with ourselves about our vulnerabilities, we can start to heal and build stronger relationships. One of the most courageous things we can do in any relationship is to talk openly and honestly about our feelings, especially the uncomfortable ones like jealousy. But how we communicate is crucial. Instead of blaming or accusing, which only leads to defensiveness, try using I statements. For example, instead of saying, "You're always flirting with other people," you could say, "When I see you flirting with others, I feel insecure and hurt." This approach allows you to express your emotions without attacking your partner, creating a safe space for vulnerability and understanding. Remember, the goal is not to win an argument, but to build a bridge of empathy and connection. When we approach these conversations with vulnerability and a willingness to listen, we open the door for deeper intimacy and trust. Trust is the bedrock of any healthy relationship, and it's especially crucial when navigating jealousy. Building trust takes time, consistency, and a willingness to be vulnerable with each other. Start by being honest about your feelings and insecurities with your partner. Share your fears and vulnerabilities, allowing them to see your authentic self. Transparency is equally important. Be open about your day, your interactions, and your social media activity. While it's not about disclosing every single detail, it's about creating an environment where there are no secrets or hidden agendas. Finally, be consistent in your words and actions. When you say you'll do something, follow through. When you make a promise, keep it. This consistency builds a sense of safety and security in the relationship, creating a solid foundation of trust. Often, jealousy stems from our own insecurities and feelings of inadequacy. We might compare ourselves to others, focusing on what we lack, instead of appreciating our own unique strengths and qualities. So, how do we combat these negative self-perceptions? It starts with recognizing your own worthiness. You are enough, just as you are. Engage in activities that bring you joy and boost your confidence. Pursue your passions, explore new hobbies, or reconnect with old ones. When we invest in ourselves and our own growth, we naturally feel more confident and secure. Celebrate your achievements, no matter how small they may seem. Did you finally finish that project you've been putting off? Did you make a healthy choice for your body? Acknowledge and celebrate your wins, big or small. Remember, self-love is not selfish, it's essential. When we believe in ourselves, it becomes easier to trust others and navigate the complexities of relationships. Boundaries are essential in any relationship, and they become even more critical when dealing with jealousy. Boundaries are not about control. They're about creating healthy expectations and guidelines for how you want to be treated. Start by having an open and honest conversation with your partner about what makes you feel uncomfortable or triggers your jealousy. Once you've identified those triggers, work together to establish clear boundaries that respect both of your needs. Maybe it's agreeing to limit certain types of interactions with others, Or perhaps it's being more mindful of social media usage. Remember, boundaries are not about restricting each other's freedom. They're about creating a safe and secure space for the relationship to thrive. When both partners feel respected and heard, it fosters a deeper sense of trust and understanding. Jealousy thrives in the murky waters of our thoughts, often spiraling into worst-case scenarios and unfounded assumptions. That's where self-awareness and mindfulness come in. Mindfulness is about paying attention to the present moment without judgment, acknowledging our thoughts and feelings without getting swept away by them. When you feel those familiar pangs of jealousy, take a deep breath and observe your thoughts. What's triggering you? Are these thoughts based on facts or fueled by insecurity? Practicing mindfulness techniques, such as meditation or deep breathing exercises, can help you stay grounded in the present moment, reducing the power of those runaway thoughts. Remember, you are not your thoughts. You have the power to choose how you respond to them. Jealousy often acts like a magnifying glass, amplifying our partner's flaws and overshadowing all the good in our relationships. It's easy to get caught in a cycle of negativity, focusing on what's lacking instead of appreciating what we have. So, how do we shift our perspective? Start by making a conscious effort to notice and appreciate the positive aspects of your relationship. What do you admire about your partner? What are the qualities that drew you to them in the first place? Focus on the good times you share, the laughter, the intimacy, the shared dreams. Make a gratitude list. Write down all the things you appreciate about your partner and your relationship. By shifting your focus to the positive, you can cultivate a deeper sense of contentment and gratitude, weakening the grip of jealousy. Sometimes, despite our best efforts, jealousy can feel overwhelming, casting a shadow over our relationships and impacting our well-being. If you find that jealousy is consistently creating conflict in your relationship, or if it's starting to affect your mental health, it might be time to seek professional help. A therapist or counselor can provide a safe and supportive space for you to explore the root causes of your jealousy, develop healthy coping mechanisms, and learn effective communication strategies. Remember, seeking help is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength and a commitment to building a healthier, happier relationship. In today's digital age, it's easy to fall into the comparison trap, especially when bombarded with curated versions of other people's relationships on social media. We see the highlight reels, the perfectly posed photos, the declarations of eternal love, and we start to question our own relationships. But remember, social media is often a filtered version of reality. People tend to showcase the best parts of their lives, hiding the struggles, the doubts, and the insecurities that we all experience. Instead of comparing your relationship to the curated images you see online, focus on cultivating your own authentic connection with your partner. Remember, every relationship is unique, with its own strengths, challenges, and journey. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, it's easy to let quality time with our partners slip through the cracks. We get caught up in work, errands, and other commitments, neglecting the very foundation of our relationships. Make a conscious effort to prioritize quality time together, whether it's a romantic dinner, a weekend getaway, or simply cuddling up on the couch for a movie night. Engage in activities that you both enjoy, activities that allow you to connect, laugh, and create shared memories. Regular date nights are a great way to keep the spark alive and remind yourselves why you fell in love in the first place. Remember, relationships require nurturing and attention, just like any other aspect of our lives. By investing time and effort, we strengthen the bond and create a buffer against the intrusions of jealousy. Jealousy often stems from a place of insecurity and fear, clouding our judgment and making it difficult to see things from our partner's perspective. That's where empathy comes in. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person, to step into their shoes and see the world through their eyes. The next time you feel those jealous pangs, try to pause and consider your partner's perspective. What might they be thinking or feeling? What might have motivated their actions? By practicing empathy, we can bridge the gap between our own insecurities and our partner's reality, fostering a deeper understanding and compassion within the relationship. Jealousy is a powerful emotion, and sometimes we need healthy coping mechanisms to navigate those intense feelings without letting them control our actions. Exercise is a fantastic stress reliever and mood booster. When you feel those jealous thoughts creeping in, go for a run, hit the gym, or simply take a brisk walk in nature. Physical activity releases endorphins, those feel-good chemicals in our brains that can help shift our perspective. Journaling is another powerful tool for processing emotions. Write down your thoughts and feelings without judgment, allowing yourself to explore the root causes of your jealousy. Sometimes simply getting those thoughts out of our heads and onto paper can be incredibly therapeutic. Talking to a trusted friend or family member can also provide a valuable outlet for venting frustrations and seeking support. Choose someone who will listen without judgment and offer encouragement and perspective. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. Jealousy is a common human emotion, and there are healthy ways to cope and grow from those experiences. Navigating jealousy is a journey, not a destination. It's about learning to sit with those uncomfortable feelings, to understand their roots, and to communicate them with vulnerability and courage. It's about building trust, boosting self-esteem, and setting healthy boundaries. Remember, vulnerability is not a weakness. It's the birthplace of connection, intimacy, and authentic love. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable with our partners, to share our fears and insecurities, we create a space for deeper understanding and empathy. So embrace the messy, imperfect, and beautiful journey of love. Allow jealousy to be your teacher, guiding you towards greater self-awareness, stronger communication, and a more resilient and fulfilling relationship.